Hello everyone, this is ExandShadow, and I just figured out that there's going to be a new Trauma Center sequel, and all I have to say to that is hell yes. For a while now, I've been saying that if the Trauma Center series had another sequel, they could perfect the series and make it really, really, really good. And I really love this series. The DS game, the first one, was pretty good, but it was too hard for its tastes, and the remake on the Wii, Second Opinion, was a much better game, but the fact that they cut out an entire chapter was just crap. But the ability to have a easy, medium, hard difficulty, like I've been saying about nearly every game ever, it's good. You have easy for the people who suck, normal for the people who want a challenge but nothing too hard, and hard for the masochists who hate themselves. But anyway, the new game in the series is called Trauma Team, which sounds interesting, I guess. They put in a concept that I thought that they should have put in a long time ago. Multiple doctors. Now, they had this sort of in New Blood, where you had two doctors with two different healing touch abilities. And I thought that if they had multiple doctors with multiple healing touch abilities, you could have a sort of a branching storyline where if you used one doctor, the other doctors would do something else, and then, the story would change in a different way. This isn't exactly what I thought, but it sounds interesting. The way it is now is that you've got one doctor who does surgery and one doctor who does, I think, orthopedics, forensics, all these different types of doctor stuff. Now, we've only seen game footage for surgery, so I'm going to talk about that first. Though having other things is, I think, a good idea, because I played Under the Knife 2 on the DS, and to be fair, the series it's starting to become stale. So adding in new types of things to do, new types of doctor stuff to do, I think that works. And but when it comes to the surgery gameplay, it seems very similar to the other Trauma Center games, removing tumors. I'm certain that they're going to have some sort of guilt or stigma type thing. I'm hoping they can move away from that sort of plot device of evil virus parasite thing, but hopefully we can have some interesting operations without resorting to that sort of thing. But one cool thing that I see was that you could change, at least in some operations, change your viewpoint, as opposed you're not just looking down, you can shift and, you're looking at the side of his ribs now. I don't think that would work in an actual operation, but it's still cool. The game has gotten a whole new graphical upgrade too. It's still nothing spectacular, but it's a nice change of pace, I'll have to say that. But overall, the surgery gameplay looks like it's going to be just as fun as it has been. And I'm interested to seeing the new videos of the other different versions of the gameplay and see how those hang up. Now, I'm going to talk about story a little bit. They have a character sheet sort of thing on IGN. So IGN, we can talk about IGN later. But seeing as these character summaries were written by Atlas themselves, I think that they're relatively good. The character summaries seem to give everybody a problem, even though they didn't need one. It seems to have a lot more emphasis on the doctors, and I should turn off my phone. Besides that, phones suck. Anyway, as I was saying about the doctors, each one seems to have a personal problem with them for no good reason. Like, for example, there's one who's been in the prison for 250 years. Now, that's their sentence. They haven't been in prison, but they have amnesia. And I just think that amnesia is a really overlooked plot device. But I think they'd rather that he sets aside his personality and would rather be called by his prison number, because it's CR something. But it seems like it'd be an interesting character. I've seen a few snapshots of how the story looks. They're doing a sort of graphic novel type thing, which I think, even though it seems lazy in other ones, it's actually a big improvement for the Trauma Center series. They've been doing talking heads for a while now. I didn't listen to any of the voice acting, so I don't know how that would compare to New Blood. New Blood had some decent voice acting for some of it. Valerie and Marcus had some decent voice actors, but some of them were just bad. I'm remembering the announcer guy now. Actually, the announcer guy was supposed to be annoying, so I guess that kind of works, but I'm getting off topic. But the biggest disappointment about Trauma Team is it's going to come out after my birthday, so I'm going to have to actually pay for this one. It sucks. But I'm looking forward to it. I think that this is going to be a good game for the Wii, and I think that it'll shut up the fanboys for at least a few days about how there's nothing challenging on the Wii, because if you put Trauma Center on hard mode, it will kick your ass. But anyway, in general, there are a few things that might seem a little bit shaky, but it's caught my interest, and I hope to see more of it. So, yeah, this has been ExandShadow, and I'll see you guys later, everybody.